a slash. Okay, let's see. Alright. KT versus Ace. 7 set. Yeah, it's an anti-spoiler. You fool! You fool! It's an anti-spoiler. It is in fact not a real game. Oh man, this is terrible. Dude, you're like... Alright, I don't want to be too mean, but you're like actually one of those people that comments on every single one of my anti-spoiler videos. It's like, Sayle, you uploaded the wrong video. You put the wrong people in the description. Why are you so bad at uploading? And it's just like, it happens every time too, and it's like the same people, and it just blows my mind. I'm like, are you watching the games in the wrong order or something? Like, do some people watch the games backwards? Like, do they start from game 7 and then they watch it in the reverse order? Because I don't even understand like how that even happens. Because when I'm watching a series, right, it's like I watch like game 1, and I watch game 2, and it's like, oh, it's a 2-0. Okay, I guess there's no game 3. And then I get like 10 comments on the video. It's like, Sayle, how freaking hard. And the thing is, like, my main part, like, if like some people, right, they say it they're very nice. They're like, Sayle, I think you uploaded the wrong video here. Maybe you can like check it, you know. I think the description might be wrong. Just, letting you know. Love the cast, thanks. And I'm like, those comments are fine. I like those people. They're nice people. But some of these guys, they're like super angry. Like this is like one guy who's just like, Sayle, god damn it, man, how freaking hard is it to like write the proper description? God, you suck at uploading YouTube videos. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute, dude. Not only is this guy like super angry, but he's also just like wrong. Because it's like, okay, it's like if I actually made a mistake and he was super angry, then I can at least understand. But he's like super angry, and it's like, but he's like being dumb, because it's like, I'm just like, it just blows my mind. I'm like, oh man, if you're gonna be angry, at least like be angry about something that makes sense. By the way, Memphis, this is not directed at you. This is not like at all directed at you. It's just that all these people commenting on the YouTube videos drives me bonkers. See, they should all be cool like you guys and just watch the stream live, because then there'd be none of this. Although, I mean, at this point, I'm wondering, like, if that guy watched the stream live, he might even be like, he might just like start just saying random things like, ah, Sayle, you're like commentating the wrong game. I'm pretty sure that would happen. Alright, anyway, looks like we're on Cloud Kingdom here. Effort's gonna be the red Zerg in the top right. And Sulky's gonna be the blue Zerg in the bottom left. Apologies for my little rant. I feel like I've ranted about this before as well. I think this is like a monthly thing. I have to do the YouTube dumb comments rant like once a month. Just get it out of my system. In the meantime, well, I guess let's see what happens. Both players going Overlord first. No 10-pool shenanigans. No 6-pool shenanigans. Of course, Heave is not playing today, so we are spared from that. So, looks like more drones in production. Are we going to see Hatch first? Hatch first? The pros seem to, or the Brutal pros at least, seem to like going Hatch first in DBZ. I think the StarCraft 2 pros do that as well. Quite a bit. And it's going to be Sulky looking around nervously. Sulky recently, by the way, lost in... spoiler alert, lost in the ace match against KT, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because it was against Lizzie or something. I'm pretty sure he lost in the ace match against KT. Anyway, we are going to see 15 hatch from who's in the top right? Is that Effort? Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, it's Effort. Okay, Effort's going 15 hatch, whereas Sulky actually went pool first. That was a 14 pool, perhaps? I wasn't actually paying attention. Let me actually quickly put the clock positions up here, or else I will get super duper confused. Actually, I'll probably still get confused, but now I won't even have an excuse for when I mess up. So actually, now that I think about it, I should probably like not put the clock positions, and then just like, then I'll actually have something, some excuse for when I'm terrible at commentating. Anyway, we do see a gas also taken straight away by Effort. So even though he went hatch first and Sulky went pool first, Effort's already mining his gas. So gonna have like super fast link speed and banelings if he so desires, or rather that he does desire, because that's why he took his gas so fast. And that's gonna help keep his hatchery first build safe. Looks like Sulky just now starting his gas mining. So hopefully this doesn't just like end with Ling Bailing and we actually go to some crazy late game ZVZ. I think I've actually been spoiled a little bit on ZVZs because I don't know how many of you guys watched the recent WCS UK qualifiers. I think a lot of people did watch that actually because Tastosis was casting, but there were some epic ZVZs there, like Johnny Rico versus Zicto Mini was like so sick. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen those games, actually I highly recommend you go and watch those. They're actually very high level games and like super late game, like Ultralisk Broodlord ZVZs. They were quite amazing. And in the meantime, looks like actually Everett's now pulled guys off gas. So basically he was just going for a super fast link speed, not going for any bailings just yet. Just wanted that link speed. And we have a bailing nest on the other side for Sulky. So Everett, I mean, he might have a small timing here where his link speed is going to be done with before Sulky's. So he might try and do some fancy run bys and harassment and whatnot, but probably more likely that he's just doing it defensively because he's not actually making more links. He's just making drones right now. So he's going to be able to poke around a little bit here, but once Sulky gets a couple of bailings out, Everett is going to have to be a little bit concerned here. He's getting a spine crawler at the front. I really feel like he should be getting his own bailing nest soon. Like, he's going to need some bailings, right? I mean, he's got one spine, he's got a couple of queens, but links, that's not going to help too much against banelings, and the links aren't going to do anything against banelings. But we do have the run by, as I said, taking advantage of his link speed, going to get a complete scout here now, and also crucially he sees the bailing nest. He sees that Sulky is in fact going for banelings, so now he knows what he needs. Is he gonna? He's still not planting a bailing nest of his own though. Apparently he's just not concerned about it at all, which is making me a little bit concerned. And I need to quickly ban this guy. Alright. Mods! Wakey wakey. Protein clock. Protein clock. Whip out the ban hammer, man. Whip out that ban hammer. Oh, Link's poking in again, but Link speed is now done for Sulky as well, so they just gotta retreat. And looks like Spinecrawler is going to take down that depot thingy. One Evo chamber to help wall in at the front, and a Roach Warren also in the back of the natural there. That's an interesting location for the Roach Warren. Like, it's not really hidden. Like, if a Ling runs up there, it'll see it because it's right next to the ramp. So if he was going to put it there, I think he might as well have just like put it next to the Evo to help wall in against like Ling run-bys and whatnot and banelings. But oh well, that's fine. This is like getting another macro hatch as well in his main base. And both players actually going up to lair. Sulky's lair is slightly faster, but Everett's got third macro hatch is almost done, so Everett's going to have a huge larva advantage here going into the mid game with 3 hatches against 2. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do with that just yet. He is making some roaches now. I'm not sure if he can really afford mass roaches off 3 hatches. Well, I guess we'll just supplement them with some zerglings. Meanwhile, looks like trying to spread some creep, but some speedlings did deny. They're going after this queen. Will they get it? They might actually get this one queen here. There's a couple of roaches out, but the queen will go down, and he has also scouted the roach stand simultaneously. Looks like the other queen. Oh, look at that! Very cute positioning, running the queen in between the spawning pool and the hatchery. I believe that's probably intentional there. Wow. I haven't seen that before. I don't know if other pro players have been doing this, but that is very, very cute. Just in case your opponent goes for a Ling run-in, you just protect the queen by hiding here in that little gap and preventing a good surface area by the Zerglings. That is actually really cool. Wow, 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 wow. Anyway, what's going on in the chat? I see a lot of lightning bolts typing in the chat. Alright, whatever. I'll just assume that everything is all well and dandy. Meanwhile, an infestation pit. Going up now for Sulky. His Roach Warren is also done. And oh man, another queen gonna get sniped! Boom! Wow! Very cool stuff by Sulky, but there's still 3 queens out though, so I don't think he's gonna miss any injects. Or actually, wait, no. Was there another queen there at the natural? I thought there was, but I might just be dumb and blind. Both. Both! Excellent. Dumb and blind. So now Roach is moving out for Effort. There is a third base up. It looks like it was scouted. It has taken a little bit of damage. So Effort looks like he might go and try and shut that down. He is getting his own third base up, but it's a little bit later than Sulky's. Yeah, he's just going to go start poking that with some roaches. But I feel like Sulky should be able to defend this just fine. He's got his own roaches coming out. He's got a queen coming out. He's got plenty of roaches. So that's all going to be good. And looks like he's getting his Infestor energy upgrade now. Probably going to start some Infestors soon as well. Meanwhile, Effort's infestation pit has only just now started, and it looks like, oh no, his roach speed isn't quite done yet. Sulky, no, actually no, never mind. Looks like it is actually finished. I thought it wasn't done yet, and Sulky could just run up and grab a couple of free roach kills. It looks like he's gonna get one free roach, but that's not a big deal. Both players at about 105 supply against 109, essentially equal supplies here, and now Effort's third base is up as well. So both players are on 3 bases, but you know, Effort still has that extra macro hatchery in his main base, which Sulky does not have. It doesn't seem like he's making too great use of the larva, and I mean, I guess to be fair, he's also gotten a couple of queen snipes, so probably missed a couple of injects. But oh, some link harassment at his third. Gonna push that away. But yeah, the macro hatchery doesn't seem to be giving him a particularly big unit advantage over Sulky. In fact, if you look at the supply count, Sulky is now 15 supply ahead of Effort right now. Looks like just a few units lost for both players so far. Nothing game changing. There were a few drones lost though. Was that drones lost for Sulky? I believe that was. And now, well, both players just chilling. Just looking at the minimap though, it looks like Effort has slightly better coverage with his overlords. I think that might partially be because it's hard to see the blue dots on the minimap. So I think like Sulky does have some key overlords around the map, but it just looks from the minimap like Effort has better vision. And oh, look at this contaminate on the evolution chamber, going to delay that attack upgrade for those roaches. Cute little move right there. But one overseer won't be able to continuously contaminate that evolution chamber, so it's not going to be a huge deal. And the queen can obviously ward it away as well. But some infestors are now out, and Sulky, or rather Effort, has seen the infestors of Sulky with his overlords. And I'm just going to commentate a still picture because that's awesome. That's like, man, I should just try that one day. Like, pretend that the stream is buffering really long, but actually I just have like a screenshot of a game, and I just commentate it for 20 minutes and just pretend like it's just buffering, and see how long I can like keep people interested in like a still picture. It's like the ultimate test of a commentator. How entertaining can you make like a picture? Because like people like, there's actually already some funny videos of people commentating like other games, like in the StarCraft style. I think there was like a front page Reddit post about that, where it's like some guy like commentated other random games like Zelda or something in the style of a StarCraft commentator. But see, that's not that hard. You gotta commentate just like one picture for 20 minutes. It's so sick. I'm gonna try that one day. It'll be like extreme commentator challenge. That actually sounds like it'd be an awesome show. Extreme commentator challenge, where you make commentators like cast random things. It's like, how interesting can you make curling or something? You know, like random sports. Actually, curling is commentated though, right? In the Olympics. Oh, big fungals. He catches a couple of infestors, but nice fungals on those roaches. Unfortunately though, is he going to engage here? Because if he doesn't engage, those roaches will just heal instantly. But oh, he gets them. They tried to burrow to heal up, but they will get fungled yet again. Big fungals going down for both players, but I think Sulky just has too much stuff here. Even though Effort's getting a much better concave, actually Sulky needs to move up a little bit, or he's just going to get concaved to death here. And actually, it looks like Effort, even though I thought he had a lower roach count, with that nice position, is actually going to take everything down. And Ling's going in the back, taking down a lot of drones here. Effort doing a great job with this attack on the third, and it looks like he's going to push through here. The drones are just kind of chilling on the side there. They're not evacuating. I can't remember what we decided to call them. They're doing something. They're shitting themselves. Yes, that's what they're doing. Alright, so those drones are sitting on the side shitting themselves. Meanwhile, a lot of links flooding in for Effort, but now it looks like, no, this is not going to be effective though. Sulky has way too many roaches here. Yeah, Effort's just going to pull back those links. Effort doing a great job, killed a lot of drones, although the supplies are still quite even, and now he's on the retreat. Sulky pumping out a ton of roaches, and look at this Effort with a few missed rallies here. Gonna lose a few extra units here. Threw away some links, threw away a couple of roaches there. Meanwhile, looks like he's borrowed his own roaches, and just gonna heal those up. Both players almost maxed still. on that Roach Infestor, but it looks like while all the commotion was going on, Effort has actually taken a 4th base here. Going to run some more lanes into the main base, maybe snipe a Queen here, deny some of those injects, and very nice job sniping the Queen. Might go after some of these drones now as well. Looks like he might be going after some of these gas drones. But more importantly, taking down that Queen, missing those injects, going to mess up Sulky's macro for sure. And I don't even know if Sulky is aware of that 4th base. Either way, I don't know if there's much he can do about it, but no, look, he is aware of it. He's heading towards that direction. Actually, I don't know. He might just be heading there to go take out the 3rd, but either way, he is going to see that 4th base there. There are a couple of Spine Crawlers up, but a lot of Roaches and Infestors for both players. Looks like a couple of Hydras actually mixed in for Effort, but only 2 Hydras, not going to really make any difference in this engagement. It's really going to come down to the Infestor usage. Big Fungals for both players. Some Infested Terrans being thrown down. It looks like Sulky used most of his Infestor energy on Infested Terrans rather than Fungals. I guess he didn't have 75 energy on the Infestor, so he just threw out those Beach Balls. But it looks like Effort going to take the battle convincingly here. Sulky getting completely pushed back, and that, oh no, now he's going to bring in some more reinforcements. Both players going for the Roach Hydra attack. Is it going to be enough for Effort, or for Sulky rather? Effort has a better concave. Sulky looks like he's bringing more Roaches along the side. He's now going to have the Roaches engaging the Hydras, but no, it looks like Effort does in fact have enough here. Effort now up at 154 supply against the 121 supply of Sulky. Sulky in a pretty horrible position. He's behind on supply. He's behind a base. You know, his macro's getting disrupted by losing those Queens. I mean, I think he was already down a hatchery anyway because Effort had that extra macro hatchery in his main so early. Like, everything is behind now for Sulky, and Effort is looking really good. And you know what is ridiculous is that Woongjin Stars, alright, Woongjin Stars in round 1 went 6-1, okay? They went 6-1 in their 7 matches, and if they lose today, they're going to be 1-3 in round 2. It's just like a complete reversal of Stars' record, of Stars' fortunes here. It's just really crazy, but it looks like, oh, Sulky planning to do some Infestor harassment on this 4th base here, abusing that high ground behind the mineral line. Is he going to just throw Infestors into the mineral line, or sorry, Infested Terrans into the mineral line, or is he going to just fungal it? Could you imagine? Is he going to throw Infestors there? Yeah, he's going to get like an Infestor catapult, just like launch the Infestor. That would be a pretty cool attack, I gotta say. You know, they're probably gonna like put that in Legacy of the Void or something. You know, because you've already got Broodlords that like chuck broodlings, right? And then you've got the Swarm Hosts that chuck whatever they're called, locusts. So you know, next they're gonna be like, well, we've already done both the air and ground version. Now let's have like a unit that you can like load up other Zerg units into and just launch them. So you can like launch Zerglings or Banelings or whatever. Just like launch Roaches and then just like catapult them into Colossi. And they just like tackle and just like launch a bunch of Roaches at a Colossus and they just like jump all over and the Colossus falls over. That'd be pretty sick. Anyway, it looks like he's actually going to the 3rd base rather than the 4th. Probably even split them up, send one Infestor one way and the other 2 the other way. Well, actually, where's he going? Oh, is he going into the main? Oh, he might be. Oh no. He goes to the 3rd. All right. But the thing is, I mean, he's not actually simultaneously attacking anywhere else, so, I mean, he's going to get the Queen there, but Effort can just immediately pull the drones here, and he's not going to lose so many drones. Yeah, see, I think this would have been a lot more effective if Sulky simultaneously, like, started poking with his Roaches. Like, he doesn't need to commit to an attack, but at least, force Effort to multitask a little bit more, because just throwing a few Infested Terrans there, I mean, okay, fine, you're going to deny some mining time, but it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. Although, having said that, I'm looking at the minimap right now, and it looks like Effort's 3rd hatchery is not there anymore. Did he actually kill the 3rd? With like 10 Infested Terrans? Really? It looks like he might have actually killed the 3rd there, which is pretty insane. They're not actually showing it on the map, so I can't be sure, but I'm just judging from the minimap though, it looks like it's not there anymore. Anyway, oh, we might have a big engagement here around the 4th base of Sulky. Both players got a lot of Roach Hydra. Nice little splitting by Sulky there. Does not want to get fungal too badly. And Effort actually does not have many Hydras. It looks like he's got a few more Infestors. So if you can get some really great fungals off and just launch a bunch of beach balls, it will be good to go. But look at that, an Ultralisk Cavern is actually finished for Effort here. He could actually be going for Ultras, but I think the Infestors actually saw that. So Sulky will be aware that this is happening. But what is his response going to be, though? What is the best response to Ultralisks? I'm not even sure. I guess Broodlords, if you can get there. But here we go, the big engagement at the 4th. And this time I think Sulky's the one with the better arc, but fungals over everything. Everything here is green and goopy. But it looks like Sulky actually might be able to take it, I think, with a slightly higher Hydra count in the beginning. No, it's too hard to tell. Everything is dead. No! Effort, somehow, despite having the worst arc there, manages to take the engagement with like 5 Hydras and all his infestors remaining. Sulky looks a little bit surprised by that. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. But it looks like Sulky is gonna come out here with a few more infestors, but he just doesn't have nearly enough stuff. He's gonna lose that expansion for sure. And Effort, even though I think he did lose his actually no, maybe he didn't lose his 3rd base. No, actually now that I'm looking at the minimap, I think it's still there. Or maybe he rebuilt it, but either way he has that 4th base mining happily. So Effort still in the lead here, 182 supply against 137. And well, there come the Ultralisks. Here come the cows. The cows are out. Look at Sulky. Sulky just seems kind of dejected. He's just like, ugh, friggin' Zerg OP, man. This race is horrible. And oh man, that is many Ultralisks, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the Sulky. He's probably just like, ah shit. There are the Ultras. He's launching the infested Terran wall, doing the nice thing, but all his roaches get fungal there. The Ultras just barreling through everything. Oh man, Ultras are pretty good in this game. And GG from Sulky. Effort takes the ace match. CJ Entis takes down Woongjin Stars. Sulky cannot believe it. That is the 2nd ace match he's lost in like a week. Oh man, he is shocked. He's like, but I'm Grandmaster, you can't win. It's not fair. Poor Sulky, poor Sulky.